Hi everybody, Lambkin here, and today I'm going to be analyzing your law gameplay. Yeah, that's right, you that are sitting right there on the other side of the screen. I'm gonna take a look at your law gameplay today and I'm gonna critique it. I'm changing it up a little bit from the last time. Last time was kind of a test run the first time, and rewatching that last analysis, I was a little bit, I don't know if I want to say disappointed in myself, but I know from watching it last time that I can do a lot better than what I did. A lot of you said that it was a really good video and that you were very satisfied with the results of it and the analysis of it, but me, knowing myself, I know I can do a lot better. I know that I can see rewatching it that I missed a lot of things. There's so many things left unsaid as well, I think. So this time what I've changed, I've done a little bit differently in the way that last time I just kind of jumped in blind and just kind of like watched it and analyzed it as we went on. This time I've changed it up a little bit in the way that I have watched these beforehand a couple times, and then I go back in to record the analysis instead of just doing it like on the fly. I can do it on the fly, but there's definitely a lot of things going by my head as I do it. Like I tend to miss some things, and this time I found it that if I do it this way, I can do it a little bit more precise. So I hope that you'll find today's analysis more of higher quality than last time. At least that's what I aimed to do. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, so we're gonna take a look at KurdishKnockout. He's currently sitting at this point of recording at least, he's sitting at Tekken Emperor with Law. He's going up against a Tekken King Feng. Both are certainly very strong characters in patch 104. So let's see what happened here. Shaolin spin kicks in the neutral. 1-1-2 into down to freeze. Now, of course, down to free is very launch punishable, so you got to be careful with that, especially at these ranks. I will sometimes use it at these ranks as well, but you have to use it very sparingly. And once it has worked once or twice, that's when I would like kind of stop using it at these ranks. Just a side note here. So it's just something to be aware of. It worked out this time, so it's fine. There's a time and a place, you know. Nice. Combo. Random side switch. 1-1-2 again into down to free. So this is what I meant with what I just said, right? 1-1-2 into down to free, and I don't agree with this one, especially because he's such low health already. So the risk is not worth the reward in this instance, because you could have done something much less risky and still gotten the win here. And truthfully, what I would suggest in a situation like this is to just be patient, like try and bait out something. And as you can see, he used back 1+2 as a panic move here, which is -19 on block. It's very launch punchable. So if you just baited that out, you would have easily gotten the round here. But you still have a big life lead here, so let's see what happens either way. Down forward 3 into shifting clouds parry setup. So of course in patch 104, Feng, he lost his down forward 3 into punch parry setup, but he still retains shifting clouds here after down 2-3, and this gives you a full launcher as well. So this is very dangerous. So something to be aware of. Now you got to be very careful of the down forward 3 as soon as you see that, right? But now we see how one what we say unfortunate play can lead you to a downward spiral, right? You should have gotten the round earlier with the 1-1-2, but because you got clipped by the panic move, now it's all sort of like spiraling downhill here, right? He drops the combo. You should have been dead here, but he drops the combo. You get another chance. Nice block on the full crouch. No launch though. I want to see that that last interaction one more time.
Fight. Round 1.
Let's see. So yeah, drop the combo. Now you do Shaolin spin kicks in the neutral again. Now this is something I would also be very careful of at these ranks, because a lot of people in these ranks, they will once you start doing that too much, there's nothing necessarily wrong with doing Shaolin spin kicks in the neutral. It's just that once you start doing it a lot, and you've done it twice in the first round now, people at these ranks, a lot of them, they are going to start eventually ducking the second hit and launching you for it, so be careful of that. Now here, you can see both from the sound and the animation here before you grab him that he did back 1+2, the Feng player, he did back 1+2 as a panic move again if you look at his command history, but also at the animation here. Now you got him with the counter hit throw here, so it's fine, but this is something you should be aware of as well. You see that, and now he has done back 1+2 twice in the first round as well as a panic move. A very launch punishable panic move here. Let me see. So again, we're gonna see. That's what again. That's what could have, with a little bit of patience here. That's what could have happened. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm still in. There we go. Sorry about that. Counter grab. Beaten out by the power crush, unfortunately. So yeah, that should have been your round, but let's see. Got caught out in the air. Nice conversion here. See. So yeah, you with these flip kicks was a good counter hit here, but you gotta be a little bit careful with the flip kicks on Law. Now they are -14 in this game, but Feng back 1+2, it is 13 frames, so he can punish this quite heavily. Something to be aware of in the Feng matchup, specifically with the flip kicks. But you got the counter hit, so it's all good. Nice block and punish as well. Drop the combo, unfortunately. That's fine. That happens to the best of us. No worries. Block on the slide leads to a combo. Dropped it. That's a nice rage art. Good bait, dude. I think you visually confirmed the movement there, so that's very nice to see. Good clutch rage art. I love to see that. Steal that round. Nice. 50-50. Let's get the big boy combo. Let's go. 50%. Now there are the Shaolin spin kicks again. You gotta be careful with that, not overdoing it. That should be launched. You got it anyway, so it's fine.
Round 4. Fight.
Let me see.
Fight.
So that would have been a little bit too far away from the wall. So again, best to launch this. You didn't. I don't think you needed to in this. You could have done something like this as well. But yeah, you got it anyway. So not gonna fault you too much for that. And truthfully, correct block punishment is something I struggle with sometimes as well, so don't worry about it. Happens to the best of us. High strings twice in a row. Another high string and you ducked it this time. And so I like seeing this. He does 2 high strings in a row pretty much, and then when he does the third one, you do the while standing 2 here, and while standing 2, that's like a commitment, right? Because it's the slowest while standing move. It's the most punishable while standing move he has. So that tells me that you were looking for the high this time. So it's good that I can tell that after the first couple ones here, you are actually noticing what he is doing, and then adjusting accordingly. So he's just done 2 high strings in a row. So when he does the third one, you are ready for it, and that's why you do the while standing 2 here. So that's very nice to see. Good awareness of your opponent's moves here. Good adjustment. Nice slide. Slide mix-up again. Love to see it. See, that's what I was talking about. The flip kicks. And then again he does down forward 3 into shifting clouds here. Now, let me see. Ooh, and this is a nice Feng play here as well. I want you to notice that when he does the heat engager, he does sidestep 3. Oh, sorry, he does sidestep right into down forward 3. Notice this little sidestep there. It's because he wants you to visually confirm the sidestep animation, because he wants you to think. Let me see. He wants you to think that he's gonna do sidestep 4, but that's so that you're gonna duck, right, and then get hit by the down forward 3, which is safe on block launcher. We're gonna let me see. Best thing to avoid that situation is to just backdash here, because you can backdash out of clean hit range from sidestep 4, so he won't be able to launch you for it, and you will still be able to block the down forward 3. See? So that's the best thing you can do in that situation right there. Now, when he does down forward 3 on block into shifting clouds, now it's impossible to expect this the first time, of course, although it is highly likely that they're gonna do it, because that's what a lot of Feng players do at this rank, right? But once he did it first time in the was it the first round or the second round? I forget. But he did it once already. So when he does this the second time on heat engage or down forward 3, I would expect another one to come here. Now you can sidestep here, or let me see. You can do a flip kick or a hop kick, because airborne attacks can't be parried anymore, and shifting clouds, it counts as a parry. You see, so you can launch, and I would mostly suggest going for hop kicks or flip kicks if you think that he might mix up shifting clouds with down back 3. And the reason he would mix shifting clouds up with down back 3 is because grabs are guaranteed on shifting clouds, because it counts as a parry. You get a guaranteed grab here if you get the read. You see, and that's around here as well. So that's a launch. You see? So that's what I would have probably done in this situation. Seeing him doing shifting clouds on down forward 3 the first time, second time I would expect him to do it again and just go for the free parry. He cannot break this throw right here because the throw is guaranteed. Now, if you think that he's gonna mix it up with down back 3, that's when you do hop kick or flip kick after down forward 3 on block. That's what I would suggest in this situation right here. Let's continue here. Shifting clouds into combo. Nice throw break. Oh shit, I'm still in the... There you go. I'm sorry about that. And the throw break. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Back forward 1 as a panic move. Block on the slide, that's very nice. Oof, the shifting clouds again. Yeah. Oh, that should have been a launch punish, but yeah. Okay, so this first game right here should have been yours easily. You were up 2 rounds. The first round, I think, should have been yours. If you had been a little bit more patient, baiting out his panic moves, you could have gotten that round easily. And round 4 as well was very nice, but then you got the momentum was turned around by the shifting clouds parry setup. So a little bit of awareness on your opponent there would have definitely gotten you that game quite easily. I think this is what was your game to lose, but he played decently well as well. So let's go into the second game and see if you can make an adjustment here.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, so going into the second round here, or the second game rather, I want to see you be a little bit more aware of the shifting cloud setup. I want you to maybe grab a little bit more. I didn't see that much from you. Grabs are so strong in this game. Careful not to overdo 3-4, and watch out for your opponent's panic moves here. See if you can bait out a little bit more. Rely a little bit more on poking maybe than instead of mix-ups and stuff. Right, so you get caught out by the hop kick here. Boom boom combo. Nice, you actually got the grab on shifting clouds. This combo. Unfortunately, you didn't get the hard wall break here. That was a good attempt though. I like the grab attempt as well. And immediately we started seeing a bunch of grabs here. Very good. You might have to turn it down just a little bit though. Careful not to overdo it. You can overdo anything. 1 or 2. Back. So he uses. Let's see here. He used back 1 plus. Sorry, back forward 1 here as a panic move. He did that the last game as well towards the end. This is minus 15 on block. This is the launch punish right here. I don't know if you're aware of this, but he did it twice now. So now we gotta look out for that as well. He likes to do back 1 plus 2 as a panic move, which is minus 19. He likes to do back forward 1 as a panic move, counter hit launcher. So we need to look out for that as well. 3 plus 4 is not a bad punish. That was supposed to be a whiff punish, but it was a little bit out of range, unfortunately. Oh, so this is interesting. Now he does, because last time you actually got the guaranteed grab off of him, so this is where the mind game starts, right? He does down forward 3, and now he doesn't do anything. Now he just stops to see what you're doing. And you just backdash, which is nice in this. I like that you didn't go for the grab immediately this time. Because you want to see if how quick is he to adapt to the fact that he got punished last time, that his setup isn't working anymore. And his setup, I think it worked like 3 times in the first game, so he's got to be aware at this point as well that you're not going to keep falling for it. So this is a little bit of a standoff moment. Both of you are like gauging each other out, like looking what you're gonna do here. So I like seeing that. No panic moves or anything. 4-4-3. Bum, bum. Ooh, back 1 counter hit. Now this is where I like to go for. This is where I like to go for the just like crouch dash into down 4-3. I would recommend trying to do this in these clutch situations where they're like when it's in what do you say, like in KO range, right? Don't be scared of doing crouch dash in front of their face here. A lot of people respect this right here. Like 9 out of 10 people respect your frames on the heat smash here. It's such a good heat smash. So just crouch dash into down 4-3, or if you suspect that you will press, you can do while standing 4 as well, right? Remain pretty safe here. Alright, let's see. Just an idea. Something to try. Back 1 counter hit. This is one situation where I like to, let me see. How do I? Ah. Excuse me. So because this forces crouch, it's always, not always, it's for the most part, it's a good idea to try a slide at this, especially at this range right here, because it will connect at this range and you're already forced in crouch. So what you can see from my inputs here, I'm buffering the inputs slightly. Since heat burst on hit will put you in crouch, I can just do instant slide after this. And this would have killed in this situation as well. See. So another thing to, not that there's a right or wrong decision to be made here, but that's something I like to go for in this kind of situation. And I find that it works like by far most of the time. So again, something to try, be aware of. Again he did, you see that? Again he did, twice in a row, he did the back forward 1. Now it whiffed the first time, and the second time as well, it seems. Okay, so you got the whiff punish on the second one, but now we really gotta look out for that. Something he really likes to throw out in the clutch situation as well, right? Forward 3-2. Now when they do, Feng players, when they do forward 3-2 in the neutral like this, or just forward 3, right? It's usually because they're gonna do, let me see. Yeah, so whenever you see forward 3 in a neutral situation like this, it's usually the 2 follow-up will usually follow because, of course, forward 3-4 is -16 is launch punishable. So that's not something you will typically see in this kind of situation. So for the most part, unless it's a mind game, right, you gotta be aware of this here, and you gotta be ready to duck the second hit and launch it. Just a little note here. Alright, let's return. Back forward 1. Nice crouch dash cancels. Good choice there. Save the bound. Nice sidestep to... He missed the combo as well. Good combo option. I like this Feng play right here. Very solid. Not too much to say about that. Shaolin spin kicks again. Again, you gotta be careful about that in these ranks, because they will start at some point. They will start ducking you and launching you for it. Especially when you do the full string, like the third hit as well, right? Let's see. 1-2. Good choice there. Didn't work out though. Caught you out mid-air. I think you were doing while running free as well, right? I think so, yeah. Also a decent choice. Drop the combo. Oh, the snake edge. Unfortunate. I sometimes eat those as well, so don't feel bad. Nice play here from the Feng. Down to 3. Now this was a really good down to 3 attempt here, I think. Even though it didn't work out, you didn't get. He did press. You just didn't get the counter hit because back 1 came out a little bit fast, right? But this was a really good down to 3 attempt. I like that. And you'll see that a lot in higher level play with Law as well. It's not something that's spammed a lot. It's used very sparingly in situations like this. And this is exactly how I would use down to 3 as well. I think I would have done pretty much the same in this situation. Now it didn't work out. You didn't get the counter hit, but I like the attempt here. It was a good judgment, I think, from your perspective to do it right here on the. Because you're only -1, and there's a high chance that he is gonna press here, and indeed he did, but you just unfortunately didn't get the counter hit. But very nice attempt here, I think. I just wanted to note that as well. Yeah, just got outplayed here. Not much to say about this. He's playing very well right now, this Feng player as well. Counter hit. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you just guessed wrong. That's very unfortunate. So yeah, this was a very winnable match, I think. So what the biggest takeaway from this is, I think you're playing very well. I think though, suggestions I would make to your gameplay, your Law gameplay specifically, is that I would try your optimal combos are good. I would throw a little bit more. I would try, and there's nothing wrong with mix-ups and 50-50s, but I would try and scale down the mix-ups and 50-50s a little bit and scale up the poking a little bit more. Play a little bit more patiently with that. Try and bait out attacks, especially against a player like this, right? Whiff punishment is pretty good. Your block punishment needs a little bit of work because you're not launching the launch punishable moves like back forward 1 or back 1+2. But other than that, I think you did pretty good. Now let's see. So as we can observe from, especially from these last couple rounds, this Feng player is able to play pretty solidly, but his bad habits is very obvious to us right now, as we can sit here and analyze this. He has a very bad habit of throwing out very punishable panic moves, especially in like clutch situations and stuff, like back forward 1 and back 1+2. So we need to identify that and exploit that weakness. So yeah, I think that's the biggest takeaway from this match right here. So I hope you enjoyed that analysis. Now let's move on.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, so next up we got Baguette, who is a law player who's currently sitting at Battle Ruler, and he's going up against a Battle Ruler Feng. So this is going to be interesting to see. Same matchup as before, but a little bit lower rank. So let's see what's the difference here in gameplay. Down back 3 spam, a lot of lows here coming out from the Feng. Back 4 spam. That's not a punish. He pressed. And a slide. Try it again. I think he failed the slide mix up. While standing 4 GSS forward 1. Three, 3-4 to close it out. Okay. 1-2-3, 1-2-3 down 2-3. Okay, that's the classic law setup here. Slide to nunchuck, poison arrow whiffs right in front of him. 3-4 again. Slide into nunchuck, very nice. Good mix up there. I like that. Doing the while standing 4 into DSS forward 1. Did he press? I think he pressed. Yeah, I think you messed up the timing a little bit. You could have gotten the guaranteed forward 1 there, but nice try though. I like the mix up there. The while standing 1. Oh, sorry, while standing 4 DSS forward 1. Heat burst gets cocked. Combo. Snake edge. Run up and snake edge again. Down 2 rounds here. Not going too well. Let's see if you can make an adjustment here. 1-2-3 on round start, okay. Get the counter hit. Nice combo. You got the wall hit a little bit early there, so it messed it up. That's not your fault though, but nice. He smash. All running 3. Back 4-3 in the neutral. You gotta be really careful with that, because the second hitters are high. So a lot, you'll get away with it a lot in these ranks, I think, but once you go higher, everyone is gonna duck that second hit. Literally everyone. So you gotta be really careful with that. Nice, 7 golden letters. 1-2-3 on round start again. 3+4-4. Back 4-3 in the neutral again. Again, you gotta be careful with that. You got away with this time as well. Nice combo. Good, utilize the... I think that was supposed to be a punish. 3-4 again. You low parry it this time. Awesome. Good to see 7 golden letters again. Double perfect. Let's go. Nice low parry on the 3-4 there. He was starting to use the 3-4 a lot, so I like to see you start low parrying it as well. And low parrying is the best option there, because it is -12, and you don't have a good while standing punish that's 12 frames. So all you can do is really while standing 4 into you get a guaranteed grab. But the best thing is to just low parry it. I think that's the biggest reward there. So that's nice to see. And he does 3-4 again. And again, you block it twice in a row. Now this, here you can see the problem if you block it right. The while standing 4-3 is not guaranteed here because it is a counter hit launcher. Best thing you can do here if you block it by accident or something, right? Let's see. The DSS grab turn back turn grab here, as I meant to say, is guaranteed if you're fast enough. Although it would seem that it has some range issues here. I think you can get this as well, right? Yeah, forward 1. I'm not sure if that's guaranteed actually. I know the grab is guaranteed, but I think the range issue here will make it difficult. So yeah, that's why, as I said before, the best option you have here is to low parry it. That's how you get the biggest guaranteed reward right there. So yeah, let's return here. But yeah, we see that he likes to do 3-3-4. And now of course he can cancel the 4, as he does there. The best thing to do in this situation... Let's see. So if you suspect that he's gonna cancel it, best thing to do is a fuzzy low parry into while standing 4. And now you're close enough to get the grab as well. So again, a fuzzy low parry is you do the quick, as if you were gonna low parry, but once you realize that he's not gonna like throw out the 4, he cancel it, you just do while standing 4. You can do while standing 1 or something as well, right? But it's just that while standing 4 comes out at 11 frames. It's the fastest option you have from here. So again, fuzzy low parry. It can be hard to do this as well, I'm not gonna lie. Fuzzy low parry while standing 4. Something like that. Let's see. But it's tough to deal with that mix-up situation. Again, while standing 4, DSS forward 1. Let's see here. Slide. Block the slide. Don't. I like the slide attempts. Don't be afraid to mix up your slides with the up forward 3 or something like that. So you see he was ducking here. This was one instance where you could do this. This is a safe mid wall splatting heat engager that gives a launch when you're in heat, right? Really good to mix up with slides. Up forward 3. So definitely don't be scared of mixing your slides up with that. But good slides attempts anyway. And you get the game here. Nice comeback. 2 perfect as well. Pretty good. Alright, let's jump into the next one. Alright, game 2. Let's go. Nice step. A little bit late on the punish, so... Nice low parry. It's good that you're aware of the low mix-up now. I like seeing that. Nice slide. While standing 4 into crouch dash slide. I like that. Because you've been doing while standing 4 into DSS forward 1 a couple times in a row. So I like that you're now mixing it up with the slide here. Very nice. I thought that was a slide attempt, but I think you messed it up. Doesn't matter, it's okay. Back 4-3 in neutral, be careful with that, I said that already. Let's see. Get off me. Right back at you. Yeah. I think you tried whiff punishing that, which is really hard to do, so I don't know, let me see. I think you just... let me see... What could you have done anything here? Maybe like nunchuck. It's so hard to interrupt that. I can't even like 1-1-1 here. It's just best not to try, I think. But I don't fault you for trying that. It's just an impossible punish, I think. 3-3-4 to close it out. 1-2-3 at round start again. That's why I think he did power crush at round start. I think he started figuring out that you like doing the 1-2-3 at round start here. 3-3-4. We actually interrupted this time. Forward, DSS forward 1, back 4-3 neutral again. Now it looks like you're defaulting to DSS while standing forward DSS forward 1. I like seeing you mixing it up with slides and stuff. So definitely don't be afraid to do that. Let me see. And there's so many options you could do. You could do let's see. I was just eating my inputs here. You do DS. You can loop a couple times, like do forward 4 for pressure, especially at the wall. Get the wall crush right. DSS neutral free. Again, you could do as like you did before with the slide mix-up. DSS 1, neutral 1 into another DSS mix-up, right? DSS 4-2 is a really good option. Catch people, like one of the fastest options you have, right? Yeah, don't be afraid to try different stuff. Because if you're gonna do DSS forward 1 like 9 out of 10 times, that becomes pretty dangerous, especially at high level. Now this guy is playing pretty 2D, so you don't need to worry much about it. But the thing is that, let me see, once he starts, like, if this was me you were playing against, this Feng player right here, once I start noticing that you default to DSS forward 1, see, I'm just gonna start stepping you and launching you for it, and that's indeed what a lot of people will do once you get up into the blue ranks and stuff like that, right? So again, nothing wrong with doing DSS forward 1, but you gotta be careful that you don't default to it as like your go-to. If it becomes like your go-to move, people are gonna start reading you. And as you can notice already, this Feng player, he's observing you. He's, for example, starting to notice that you're doing 1-1 free, or sorry, 1-2 free at the round start and stuff like that. He's starting to mix up his lows from 3-3-4s and stuff like that, right? So you gotta be aware not only of what your opponent is doing, but also be aware of how your opponent is perceiving you, right? Let's see, round 3. And that's a perfect example as well, right? He's reading you right here. He's doing shifting clouds on round start because he has a pretty high confidence that you're gonna press something, probably 1-2-3 or something like that. So you get launched for it here. Again, DSS forward 1. That's -15. That was a good punish attempt right here. So shifting clouds forward 1. Or just shifting clouds 1 here is -15 on block. It's launch punishable. You did 3-4, which is like would have been a good punish if you were closer to the wall. In this situation, let me see. We'll do it like this. So again, since it's launch punishable, you can just launch it, right? Which I would probably, which should always be like the default punish for this. But in a situation like this, when you're decently close to the wall, 3-4 won't give you a wall splat, but I think 3+4-4 here would have given you a wall splat as well. It's 14 frames, right? So it's a little bit easier punish here, and it will still give you a big combo at the wall. So that's what I would have done in this situation, I think. Forward 1. Get the combo here. Good block on that. And back 4. And you're getting away with that a little bit too much here, I think. Round 1-2-3 on round start again. Power crush. Back 4-3. DSS forward 1 again. No step.
Final round. Fight.
Shifting clouds on the 1-2-3 round start. back for free again. Now this time you do a slide. Okay, that's good. He has been blocking DSS forward 1 so many times now, so you have to start doing something differently, right? And I think you're starting to notice that. I think the nunchuck would have caught him out here. Or it would have landed better in that situation. See, slide. And you close it out. Alright, so again, as you see here, the last couple rounds, it becomes more clear that this Feng player, he's like slowly reading you, especially on like the shifting cloud setups and like on round start and stuff. He noticed that you like doing 1, 2, 3 and stuff like that. It looks like you're flowcharting a little bit too much. So overall, Baguette, I think you're doing okay for this rank. But if you want to progress to higher ranks, this is my advice to you. You need to stop doing back 4-3 in the neutral, because everyone is gonna duck and launch punish you for it in the higher ranks. And I know that it's very tempting to do, because in these ranks, as you can see from these couple matches, you're getting away with it every single time, and that becomes like, we go into like the Pavlov's principle, right? The classical conditioning things. You get rewarded, or at least you don't get punished for doing something, right? And it becomes, you become more likely to do it in the future, and it just becomes like a positive feedback loop where you get away with it so many times that you start doing it automatically, right? You start defaulting to it, you start flowcharting and stuff, right? But then once you get higher ranks, you're gonna get punished so much for it, and you're gonna be pressing like preemptively and doing playing instinctively instead of with your brain. You just play with your muscles. You know what I mean? It will become too ingrained in your muscle memory. So I would advise you to, even though you're getting a lot of mileage out of it in these ranks, even though it's you're getting away with it so much, I would still urge you to cut down on it and basically stop doing back 4-3 in neutral at all at these ranks, because it will become a bad habit for you and it will slow down your progress in the long run, even though it might serve you well now. So that's something to think about. Less flowcharts. I would like to see more mix-up, especially the DSS mix-up. While standing 4 mix-up, you're defaulting a little bit to forward DSS forward 1. So I'd like to see some more spontaneity from you. It looks like when you go into play, it's okay to have a plan. Now again, there's nothing wrong with flowcharts. I do flowcharts. Everyone does flowcharts. Flowcharts is something that's very important to take in, but it's something that we should be careful not to default to too much. So it's okay to come into a game having a plan, but you need to be able to play spontaneously as well, with no plan. Be fluid, you know, like water, like a very wise man once said. The thing about having a plan is, or too much of a plan at least, if you go in and your plan doesn't work anymore, that tends to lead to like panic, like oh my god, my plan's not working. Then you start playing desperately, you start panicking a little bit, and panic leads to like mistakes and inconsistencies and stuff like that, and inconsistencies and mistakes leads to defeat in the long run, right? So that's my advice to you. Try cutting down a little bit on the flowcharts. Try going in with the less of a plan, playing a little bit more spontaneously, more mix-ups. Try some new stuff. Don't be afraid to try some new stuff. Try revising some of the more punishable things that you are doing, and try to look at your replays to try yourself also and identify what I have tried and identify today. Like what are your bad habits basically. But other than that, I think you're doing pretty okay. I like your combos. And we do see some mix-ups that are pretty good here and there, I think. And we saw that you are very good at adjusting to your opponent's low mix-up. We saw some nice low parries and stuff like that, right? So you definitely have good potential here, I think. So yeah, that's about it. What I will say on this one. So I hope you found that useful. So yeah, let's move on. Alright, I hope that you liked today's analysis and found it useful and informative. I found out that I like actually doing these. I enjoy doing these analysis right here. So I look forward to doing more of these in the future, as long as you would like to see more, of course. That all depends on you guys, right? So if this is successful, of course, we'll continue doing it. And again, as I think I said this last time as well, right? But if you already link me your Tekken ID on the community post or on Instagram or whatever, I will use those old ones to pick from, like I did this time as well. So you don't need to repost your Tekken IDs. But I will say that some of you, I did go through a couple where I tried finding you. I don't know if some of you typed your Tekken ID incorrectly, but there was a couple when I was going through submissions that came up with no results. So I would urge you to like visit if your old post. Maybe you need to edit something if you actually did put it in correctly, because I wouldn't want you to be missed because you did a typo or something. So it's something to be aware of. But yeah, other than that, I hope you liked today's video, and I hope to see you soon again. Have a good one. See ya. Bye.